President of the World Bank Group, Dr. Kim.
Boosting shared prosperity is what I want to talk with you about today. We're working to ensure that the growth of the global economy will improve the lives of all members of society, not only a fortunate few. For the first time in history, the World Bank Group has set a goal that aims specifically to reduce global inequality. As the spread of the Ebola virus in West Africa shows, the importance of this objective could not be more clear. The battle against the virus is a fight on many fronts, and human lives and health, of course, are foremost among them. But it's also a fight against inequality. The knowledge and infrastructure to treat the sick and contain the virus exists in high and middle income countries. However, over many years, we failed to make these things accessible to low-income people in Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. So now, thousands of people in these countries are dying because, simply, in the lottery of birth, they were born in the wrong place. If we do not stop Ebola now, the infection will continue to spread to other countries and even continents. Just yesterday, as many of you know, the Centers for Disease Control confirmed the first case of Ebola in the United States. This pandemic shows the deadly cost of unequal access to basic services and the consequences of our failure to fix the problem. If the pandemic continues to jump to other countries, as it did to the United States, the growth lost could climb into the tens of billions or even hundreds of billions of dollars if we don't get it under control. So unless we stop the infection spread now, there will be little prosperity to share, to say nothing of the number of people who will be unable to partake of whatever remains. The world's response to date has been inadequate. We're now moving quickly to do our part. We've transferred $105 million in emergency funding. We put more money on the ground than any other organization, and this ensures that the government has the cash to purchase equipment and essential services. And overall, we've committed $400 million to support treatment and containment. As an economic system, global market capitalism has produced affluence and innovation. These are very good things. However, an economic system's legitimacy is also tied to its ability to make two things accessible to all: the riches it generates and the social benefits that arise from that wealth. Unfortunately, national income gains from growth tend not to be shared among a population in anything close to equal measure. What does it mean that so much of the world's wealth is concentrated in so few hands? Fundamentally, increasing individual incomes, while important, is only part of the equation for boosting shared prosperity. We also need economic growth to deliver benefits that create more just societies. So in addition to changes in income, boosting shared prosperity focuses on improving gender equity and low-income people's access to food, shelter, clean water, sanitation, healthcare, education, and most importantly, to jobs.
I think it was great. It was well needed because a lot of people don't really know the facts about Ebola virus, so they go over what the media says. And I think, just having him come over here and give an executive lecture series is really great. And his focus was really on Ebola and the development of the African continent. So I loved it. I enjoyed it.
The treatment of Ebola, as he said, since they're a little bit behind the ball, I guess I'm a little bit shocked about that.